What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Metahuman Macaluco, and with me, I am glad to have Captain Magikarp return to the channel. Captain Magikarp, how are we doing?
Dude, I'm doing great. We just finished up our monthly Beyblade tournament at Tribe T Lounge. Shout out to them. Shout out to your boy, Metahuman Macaluco, for showing up and hanging out during it.
Absolutely. So, speaking of Beyblade, how long have you been doing Beyblade tournaments for, and what got you started?
So ironically enough, I've been doing this since about Holiday Matsuri 2024. I saw there was going to be a Beyblade tournament up there, and I'm like, I like Beyblades. I remember those. I want to get into it. So I went to Walmart, bought 3. They were not very good. Wound up getting 12th place because I made a couple friends up there that taught me how to actually play. And now I run 2 weekly locals and a monthly event.
Okay.
I've been doing that for the last 7-8 months.
And what venues do you do those at?
I am at Family Cards and Games in Margate, Florida. I do not have the address, but I will just if you follow me at Captain Magikarp on Instagram, you'll see me posting stuff from there on occasion. And I am at Guildhall in Coconut Creek. I'm sure y'all are familiar with Guildhall because monthlies at Tribe T Lounge. This is where I do my big events, where I fundraise all my events. Basically, all the entry fees go into paying the venue for letting us be here, and the prizes for the next few months. Tonight we actually did a little bit of a fundraiser to replace one of our stadiums, and we got enough to do so with an extra raffle.
Nice, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And do you normally do these by yourself, or do you normally work with a team?
So I am lucky and blessed to be working with Weeb Warfare. I joined up with them when I started doing conventions, ironically enough, back in 2019 in EY. I wasn't a part of them, but they kind of kidnapped me.
Okay.
And I've been lucky enough to be working with them for 7 years now.
Okay. 7 years, so 2017?
2019. I met them when I went to Anime EY for the first time, because I was a voice acting guest with a local studio that is no longer around, and I'm going to say better left in the past because we don't really talk about it in our friend group to an extent anymore.
Gotcha. And you're pretty known in the cosplay scene. Do you also work directly with the cons themselves?
So since working with Weeb Warfare, I've been kidnapped, as we like to say in our group, by Natalie, one of the owners. I've been volunteering with Anime EY and MusicCon since 2021 because they skipped 2020 due to unfortunate events. And I've also been working for Holiday Matsuri the last 4 years, and I joined up with MiraiCon and Otaku Fest last year.
Okay. And what were the driving factors behind joining all these conventions?
I've only gone to a couple conventions as an attendee. I come from a culinary background before anything else, so my love language is seeing people enjoy themselves and really enjoy life, so it just became part of that to help run the conventions. I have more funds behind the scenes, and you get to see a side of the conventions that not everybody does, and it's really fun, especially when at the end of the con you're just chilling with your friends, having that post-con drink or doing whatever you do, and just being like, man, people had a blast, and I was able to have a blast. That's such a rare combination.
Absolutely. Now, you've also worked with a lot of voice actors during these conventions.
Yes.
What would you say is one of your favorites that you got to personally be with?
Elise Bowman. I got to pick her up from the airport when we did MusicCon. It was Anime EY a couple of years ago, and we just had such great conversations throughout the weekend. She is such a mom. Her son's into Beyblade, so I wound up showing her what to get him for Christmas as a good starter kit, because he's into the show. And just the way we've talked a couple times. The way she texts is just comforting. And then as of recent with MiraiCon, Monica Real, I invited my mom to come out to check out the show, and now they're friends, which was weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know.
Oh my god.
And shout out to Elise Lovelock for the singing voice of Charlie from the pilot from Has-Been, because she introduced a lot of us to Manuka Honey, which saved my voice many a times.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Now, why do they call you Captain Magikarp?
So this is a really fun story that has to do with a lot of weird card games and a convention in Texas. About 4 or 5 years ago, I went out to Texas to visit a friend. If you'll look up at your head, sir, you're wearing the original Magikarp hat. I am currently wearing the shiny made by a lovely volunteer from EY and Mizukan, Kathy Beck. Shout out to you, Kathy. Love you. Love this hat. Always will. And I just wore it everywhere. I started going bald. I decided to start shaving my head, and it got cold in places very quickly.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I was playing a Fish Yu-Gi-Oh deck at the time, and I decided to be a troll because I was the alternate on my team. So we're up at Kissimmee. I go outside for a break to get a little zoot in because I just won a match, and I wasn't topping. Next thing I know, this guy who I had just beaten comes outside talking with his friends, and I'm just sitting there like, this guy walks out. Oh yeah, there he is, Captain Magikarp over there, just 2-0'd the crap out of me. And I just looked at him, and I'm just like, I'm keeping that nickname. I like it. Like all good nicknames. It came from an insult of all things.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, but like it's grown into such a positive thing. I love it. Like, if I'm not wearing the hat at a convention, I've literally been told, I recognize you, but you're just not the same person. And you know, it's kind of a good thing. It lets the character be its own thing and spread the true positivity that Con needs.
Absolutely. Do you also compete locally in different trading card game tournaments?
So as of recent, I've gotten into the Ultraman TCG. Shout out to Subaria for bringing it to the West. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively for like 20 years. I've just always been a massive nerd.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Didn't they have Ultraman Union Arena decks at some point?
No, it's actually Kamen Rider, which is my big nerd passion, but that would be like a 3-day video. They're part of Union Arena, but only in Japan, which, you know, hey, we got fans in the West to bring it out. I'll buy your game. But, you know, I dabbled in a little bit of everything. When you're around the community and you just, you know, you want to make friends and talk to people, you learn about their games and you play with them.
Right.
I think the only game I never actually got into was Magic because I have my own issues with that community, but every community has its bad sides.
Absolutely. Let's see. What do you think were some of the best times you had at an anime convention and some of the worst times you had at an anime convention?
So this actually, I know exactly what I want to talk about here. With your last interview with Natty, you guys talked about, what was it, Anime EY 2022? The Coral Springs Marriott one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of you guys who are watching this may know me from Public Safety at Anime EY and Mizukan. Let me know if your hand gets tired. We can go find somewhere to sit down and my guy. So I've been on Public Safety with those cons for quite some time. It's where most people know me from. So what happened that night? Do you want the full story? Because I can give you the full story.
Full story.
All right. So everything that Natty said was fairly accurate. I just have details from another side of it. The lady at the front desk hated what was going on. We don't know why. She was rude. She was obnoxious. It was horrid. I was literally the person in charge of running that hallway, keeping it quiet that night. She was supposed to talk to me about certain things before waking people up because it was my shift, but that's besides the point. The police got called. There was another gentleman from another venue that was there for an event. He was drunk. He was harassing congoers. We asked him politely to leave. The hotel mixed up his issues with our issues, which they were kind of the same issues, but not really. He just needed to leave.
Yes.
We talked to him. He gave us a hard time. We go to the hotel. They call the police. Me and 2 other security people from the con immediately start knocking on every door. Pancake. The board of directors one. Every single door. And we are on the 6th floor. I remember this so well because this is one of my favorite things that's ever happened at a con.
Oh my god.
So we're in the 6th floor of an atrium style building. We are in the back half. We kite everybody down 6 floors of stairs around the back of the building, and there is what we were affectionately calling the secret garden, where shout out to our boy Renzo having it already set up to have the secret rave, keep it going while the police took care of the other guy, figured out that they called it on us for no reason, and then we had to wake up the people in charge of the convention and security and volunteers in order to walk everybody back.
getting out there was a blast, and I'm surprised it went so well because it made that. I believe it is one of those things that made that woman get fired, because the police knocked on every single door. They found one party still going, which was the board of directors sitting there watching movies and drinking punch. That was their party theme: Final Fantasy movies and punch. They were the safest party that could have been left. Everybody else outside, completely out of danger.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Beautiful moment of teamwork, and everybody was silent as we got in that hallway. Like, everybody working together just to not get fucked over.
What a crazy night.
It's one of my favorite con stories ever, and I've worked some big cons, I've worked some little cons.
Interesting. And have you ever had any other escapades similar to those?
Nothing on that scale. The party floors at EY and Mizu did get pretty crazy, but we always had a party floor, per se.
Yes.
The raves get a little bit crazy, but that's just, that's due to where they get placed. Other than that, it's stuff I really shouldn't speak about, which is me putting out fires behind the scenes and trying to prevent stuff from happening before anyone knows it's about to happen. Because that's the job of people that work the cons. You're not supposed to know stuff's going on.
Interesting. Absolutely. And do you foresee yourself becoming a member of the board yourself, or getting more directly involved in the near future?
So I never really want to be that level of responsible. I definitely work better in a public-facing venue. Not even because I like it. It's more of what I've found I'm good at.
Yes.
And in regards to some other cons that are coming up, similar to Natty, I've been speaking to people with my culinary background. I found that a big issue that the staff at cons face a lot of the time is they can't get fed properly with their allergies, or if there's any food issues with people.
Oh boy.
So when I was at HomeAd this year, I actually tested out cooking in my hotel room with a rice cooker. I was able to make a few good meals. I've tested out a couple rice cooker cakes. But aside from that, I also want to have stuff prepped ahead of time and have a full menu for people who can't eat at the hotels or the venues that we're staying at.
Gotcha. And with Weeb Warfare, do you guys have any other upcoming events that we should know about?
So, Michael, one of the owners, is the head of staff for MizuCon coming up at the Mikasuki Resort. I know I'm going to do my best to be there given PTO constraints and the time of year that it is.
Yes.
To help out as much as I can with Weeb Warfare. And then Anime EY is their next main one. We've announced RyokuCon. It is live. We do not have any dates as of yet, but we are working to bring a con for the community by the community, because who knows the community better than itself? Unfortunately, I mean, aside from some fan bases, they don't know themselves well yet.
Absolutely.
But they will.
And do you have any other last remarks you'd like to say to the audience? Any advice or any goodwill you'd like to spread out into the world?
I mean, it's just a quote from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Be excellent to one another. There's too much hate out in the world. That last part's added by me.
Thank you, Captain Magikarp, and thank you for inviting me over to the tribe.
Dude, thank you for giving me a platform, and thank you for having me on your channel.
Absolutely.
I'm just the guy who works cons.
Hey man, you never know. Some people need the insight. You know how many people have asked me about you?
More than should, probably.
More than should. Anyways.
Thank you, guys.
Be excellent, guys.
Be excellent to one another.
Fuck Lucas Versace.
I just finished it. Over there, over here. Come on. We're gonna do a move on this side of the house, guys.
Here, guys.
Grab a shot. Do a hula. Grab a shot. One It's Beyblade night! Alright, you're gonna have to do better than that or I'm not gonna let you come back. It's Beyblade night! So, if you're wondering why we have all these things are, well, I hope, are Nicole's special favorite treat snack situation. There will be cake tonight. There will be pizza for everybody tonight. Tonight we're celebrating Nicole. We want to say thank you for everything that she's done for us. Thank you for this bar would not be what it is without Nicole. She literally built the tree, the floor, the table, everything. She built this. This is all her project from beginning to end. She's one of the true OG. She was there with us from day one. Now, I don't want anybody to be sad. I don't want her to be sad. This is more of a celebration of all of her contribution and thanks to everything that she's done for us. She's not going anywhere, but she will take a step back from behind the bar so she can focus on her life and things. If anybody from the team want to say something, team,
It's okay.
it's okay. All right. But if you do want to say something, as you all know, Nicole is super shy. So come talk to her in person. She likes a one-on-one situation. But I want to say thank you. I love you. I will never ever let you go away. So I don't know what you think, but I will always be a part of our lives. And I want you to know that Tribe wouldn't be here without you. So in honor of Nicole and everybody just like Nicole that makes Tribe what it is, Bula!
Hola.
All right, if anybody makes Nicole cry, I'm gonna give you $50.
Alright, guys. Give it up, top 4, Mark 1, our Meteor Dragoon, and our launcher. Wizard got second, and now they're about to trade.
I didn't even want to see what you did.
Wait, why aren't you keeping the string launcher? That's a left spin string launcher.
It's alright. Yeah.